Wonder Diamond, South India's largest lab-grown diamond brand, stores at Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Hyderabad.
Hello and welcome to Galattaplus. In this episode, we are going to be talking about Vasan Bala's Monica, Oh My Darling, starring Rajkummar Rao, Radhika Apte, Huma Qureshi and a whole bunch of others. Now the color red, let's begin with that. It's everywhere in this movie. It's in the color of paint. It's in the neon lights in a factory. It's in the color of a scooter. It's in the costumes of the super sultry Huma Qureshi. She's the Monica of the title. It's in the blood in this film littered with murdered people, and it is in the fact that people are actually seeing red as in the opening scene of the film. Now this opening bit is about a love story gone wrong and the result is red. Now we switch to a few months later and we are at a symposium of a company called Unicorn Enterprises. It's a tech company, it's a robotics company, and a young man, a genius, a tech genius named Jayant, played by Rajkummar Rao, he is going to be named the future, the head of the company. Jayant was born poor and he rose to the top on the basis of his talent. Now this does not sit well with Nepo kid Nishikant, played by Sikandar Khair, who is the boss's son. He's upset that he's been passed over. Apparently Unicorn Enterprises is totally unlike Bollywood because talented outsiders are brought in and nurtured and given a path all the way to the top. Now, Karan Johar is seeing red. Now, Monica is a blackmail and murder saga based on a Japanese film called Brutus's Heart. But that apart, that is the source material apart, this is very much the work of this particular director, Vasan Bala. Now, when I reviewed Vasan Bala's earlier film, Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota, I said that this is a film about the vibe. It's not about what's happening, it's about feeling the vibe of a particular thing. If you are of a certain vintage, it's not about whether you see the film, it's about how you feel the film. Again, it's about the vibe. Now you can say the same thing about Monica. In terms of plot, what you feel is the noose tightening around Jayant, Nishikant and a guy named Arvind, played by Bhagwati Perumal. Now all these three men are connected to Monica in some way, but in terms of vibe, you feel that you are in a retro movie, the kind of movie where a man gets really bad news just seconds after being gifted a good luck charm. Now the other kind of retro comes from the movies. The title of course comes from the phrase in Piya Tu Ab To Aaja by R.D. Burman. But you could also see this stylish noir light film, this very irreverent film, as the bastard child of, and I'm serious about this, Tyagarajan Kumaraja and Harmesh Malhotra, who made Sridevi dance like a snake in Nagina. Now the song is from Nagina, which is the big blockbuster song Main Teri Dushman, and the phrase used in this film is Main Nagin Tu Sapera. Now this phrase is used by, no, I leave that for you to discover, but the point is this: when somebody says things like this, you know that you are not in a movie that is serious. And that brings me to the only complaint I had with Monica, which is the same complaint I had with Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota. I just wish the stakes had been higher for the protagonist. But I really didn't mind because this light vibe fits in with the film's core values. Now, like Tyagarajan Kumaraja, I think Vasan Bala may be creating his own cinematic universe. Now, if you remember Mard Ko Dard Nahi Hota, Radhika Madan played a character named Supri. She makes a mini appearance here. In terms of the cast, Rajkummar Rao, Huma Qureshi, almost everyone is aces, but there are two special mentions that I want to make. The first scene stealer is Radhika Apte. There's a not-so playfulness in her performance here, which I have not seen her show in any other film before. Now, the second stealer is akansharanjankapoor, who plays Jayant's fiancée. The scene where she says, do I look sad? She asks this question to Jayant. That had me in splits, and I can't explain this to you. You have to watch the movie to find out. There's a scene that plays out against a TV program that's going on about the different types of cobras or snakes in Maharashtra. That scene had me in splits too. There's a line that goes, Somar pe main sab pe yakin karti hoon. That line had me in splits too. Now, Yogesh Chandekar is the writer, and he seems to have Indianized Brutus's Heart exactly the way Vasan Bala wanted. But the biggest reason I enjoyed this playful, vengeful, noir light movie is the score by Achint Thakkar. Remember the retro song Bom 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 Bombay Meri Hai? There is a song here with that exact feel. In other words, this film's music has been created with highly specific cues, and because the music bursts out in the most unexpected places, you could almost call it a Tarantino-esque kind of thing. This adds to the humor. It also adds to the sadness, like in the scene where a couple is having a very comical and very madcap kind of argument over the phone while someone else is dying, to the strains of a song that's right out of something by maybe Jim Reeves or something. Vasan Bala has made his second straight Haldiram Masala Mix movie. Don't miss the robot that resembles a reptile. Again, it goes back to the snake. But I don't know if this flavor is going to work for a third time. But for Tamil film lovers, this is a noir update of a Ramanarayanan movie. And if that doesn't make you want to watch this movie, I don't know what will. So that's it about Monica, Oh My Darling. If you like this video, do subscribe to Galattaplus and see you soon at the movies.
Wonder Diamonds, South India's largest lab-grown diamond brand, stores at Chennai, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Hyderabad.